Hello, hello, hello. We are back. Last stream, we completed fucking Deadpool. I'm so happy that game is done. I enjoyed the game. I enjoy the story, but it gets repetitive doing the same thing again and again and again for trophies. I mean, if you focus on trophies in one playthrough, then just do the hard run. It makes the game a little bit more enjoyable, I think, because you're only playing it twice as opposed to like 2 plus some other shit. Especially like doing the thing, like completing like the final mission without dying, completing the final mission with only swords and handguns. So if you do that hand in hand, it will be hard to do. But yeah, we got it. Deadpool is done. 69th plat in the bag. Funny number, funny plat number. Done. Tonight we're gonna move on to a game. However, I said I'm not gonna spoil you, but you know, because you clicked on the fucking video of this game, and on the stream it says the game. But 2 nights ago now, I watched a movie that I knew about, but I forgot about. Then years later, fucking like last year, 2 years ago, when it was Netflix or Amazon Prime, when they showed like these trailers for movies, like before you watch something, it came up and I was like, I remember this movie. I remember it coming out and like not many people were talking about it. And I watched and because I was on like a TC hit after watching Jack Reacher, then a Minority Report. I was like, what other Tom Cruise movies that came out post 2000 that wasn't Jack Reacher or Mission Impossible that I haven't seen and I've been wanting to see? And the number one that came into my head was Edge of Tomorrow, which is with Emily Blunt. But not only that, I remembered the movie Oblivion. It came out in 2013, and it's one of the very few movies that is written and directed by the same person, because apparently the writer of the movie developed like the first bit of the story, and it went everywhere. Tom Cruise found it, approached the writer, and let's actually make this. So he finished the book, the novella, and made the movie, and they were released at the same time together. So if you were to watch the movie, you can read the book, and if you can read the book, you can watch the movie, and it's the exact same thing. You know, it's like when you read a script, it's the thing you see. And this movie is way better than I thought it'd be. On IMDb, just a 7 out of 10, but it's much, well, I believe it's like a 7.5 out of 10 movie, but it there's like these twists and turns that are like crazy, that change the entire premise of the movie, because this movie can be 2 movies in one. That's how crazy it is. That's how the story changes, because we have the story where there's 2 people left on the planet that we know of, and there's these aliens that have invaded it, that took over the planet, and they have to use Earth's water to fuel like the spaceship that would take them to Saturn's moon of Titan, where Thanos was from. And that's the premise. They're trying to, basically their jobs are to protect the drones. And you go into space, and like that being a premise itself is pretty cool. And having like, I really like isolation type movies like that, where like you're the last person on Earth. But a twist I think I saw coming, maybe because of how the costumes were, was that in fact they were not aliens, they were people. But Tom Cruise's character is a clone. We find out he's a clone because I think I saw this on YouTube years ago, was that he was Morgan Freeman's character. Morgan Freeman's in this movie. Tells him to go into the toxic air levels. Go venture off. I didn't die there, you won't. go venture off. And he goes through there, but his technology doesn't work. I mean, it's like cause to maybe like facilitate its radiation or whatever. But then he sees a ship identical to his land in there. It's like, huh? Because their ship was destroyed. And he goes down and is like, oh, there's another person. There's more people here? No, as when he gets closer and closer, you see Tom Cruise again. So there's another one. He's right. This is the Sector 52, the one we see that we follow throughout the movies from Sector 49. So, like, I mean, when I'm talking about it, it doesn't seem that far-fetched, but having you go into this movie blind, not knowing anything, and thinking you're gonna see two people trying to save what they have and move to a different planet, and it turns into a movie about humans trying to survive on Earth, and the aliens are taking the resources because that's what they do. They just take the resources, kill civilization, take the resources, and leave. But these robots are like aliens are robots, and they take, I think, they kill the first two people they encounter, or the first people they encounter, and make them clones and make them do their bidding, and that's what happens here. Because we don't know how many sectors there are throughout the entire planet, because we see this map, it's quite big. I don't know if it's as big as the entire city of New York or what, but I'm like, if it's just the cities, how many sectors are around the planet, and they're all Tom Cruise? We only see number 49 and 52, but we see that Morgan Freeman says we saw thousands of you. Come back, go out of that ship. But what's weird is that I don't know, but Morgan Freeman's character says, "Welcome back, Commander," to Tom Cruise, which makes me confused. Like, either there was another clone that tried to do this, or that there was or he knew the OG one, which I don't believe is true, because it's been like 60 odd years or something, and he was, I don't know if he just woke up or whatever, because apparently it says there's like 2 weeks left of this job or whatever. Like, it's crazy. It's like when you go into, I mean, I was thinking of like, what if these robots are bad guys? You know, because it looks fucking scary. It looks like a fucking horror movie. And there's a dog that we don't see again. But like, I think if I were to watch this movie again and knowing the twist that happens, I think it will ruin the movie. It ruined the special thing about this movie, where you think it's going this one direction, but it has a sharp turn, and the main character sacrifices himself to destroy that alien ship. And I'm completely forgetting that one of the main boosters of the story is that he kept on having dreams about this one woman in Empire State Building at the lookout, and it turns out we see this person in the planet, and because it got crashed, their pods got crashed into Earth, and these robots started killing everyone. The drones started killing everyone, but then Tom Cruise's character said stop, and like, since he was like an ally, but then she was an enemy, it was like a feud type thing. So then it flew away. But then so then we find out that that's Tom Cruise's wife. So we're led to believe that he was like her, like frozen for 60 odd years or something. But it turns out that even though she sees that is him and he sees that as her, she's not the original one. He's not the original one. He's a clone. He's clone 49 of thousands. And this goes hand in hand with the clone later that we meet later on. The apparently the one night they're together, they have sex. She becomes pregnant. I don't know. Apparently gives birth by herself, which doesn't really make sense. And has a 3-year-old. Then at the end of the movie, after we see Tom Cruise's character die, we see Tom Cruise's character return as 52. So apparently it's because Tom Cruise was 49 shooting the movie, but then 3 years later he would be 52. So it's kind of a meta type thing, but I like. Sure, action movies are my forte when it comes to movies, and I like choreography and fighting and all that, like fucking Mission Impossible and John Wick, you know, like hand-to-hand combat. That's my thing. But seeing sci-fi movies like this, fuck me, like you don't think about shit happening. You know, you don't need to pay attention to what's happening, like what you need to do for like the Dark Knight movies, whatever. It just. Wow, there's like I'm kind of mad that this didn't do as well as it should have in theaters. Apparently, I saw on IMDb that there was someone's dad who watched it in theaters without being a Tom Cruise fan and not liking Tom Cruise, and said he like compares every movie to these 2 other movies, but now he's saying that he's gonna compare every single movie to these 3 movies, including Oblivion. Like, this movie is fucking crazy good. It's crazy good. And I can assure you that watching it again, I won't have that same wonder and curiosity to it, because that's the thing. His character is about curiosity and like what actually happened to humanity. Because he got told all these lies that they won the war, even though the scavs are still there and all that shit. It's just knowing all these stuff, like it's crazy. And like, if they did an Oblivion sequel, what would they do? You know, the moon is destroyed. The entire planet's like a mess because they're at the top of the Empire State Building and they're just walking on land and just going onto the top of the Empire State Building. Like, how much fucking dirt happened in the past fucking only 60 years? How the fuck did that happen? That's what I want to know. It's also a beautiful looking movie as well. You know, I know it's green screen everything, but wow, it looked fucking amazing. Like a video game based on this premise, they just need to like get your resources and escape from a planet. Like that. Only like you are an NPC and that's it. I would fucking play that on a heartbeat. Like not like Starfield, not like the other space game. But this, like, Oblivion, like that. Like, there's aliens on the planet, there's some drones on the planet that are your allies, but sometimes be your enemies, and you shoot people. If they shoot the aliens, it would be fucking phenomenal. But I doubt anything like that would be. And what's weird, because it was released 2013, it predicted, or was trying to predict the Super Bowl winners from 2017. They didn't get it correct, but it was still pretty funny in that universe, whatever. So, that's Oblivion. 7 to 7.5 out of 10. 2 Tom Cruise movies back to back, and they're both 7 to 7.5 out of 10 movies. I haven't had a movie nearing an 8 out of 10 since fucking, like, The Dark Knight or OG Indiana Jones or some shit. I don't remember exactly the ratings of some of these movies. I think I did a Mission Impossible 7.5 out of 10 maybe. I don't know. I wish I wrote down my ratings for all these movies. Anyways, yesterday, because I didn't go to work, because I rostered it off, then I was rostered on, then I was like, I can still work if you need me, blah blah blah, so they just don't come in. It's fine, good. I don't even know if I can my annual, which is bullshit, but, because Mum usually watches a movie when I'm not home on a Saturday night with dinner or whatever. So, or after dinner. So what we watched was the Marvels. It's my first Phase 4 plus and Phase 5 movie together that I've watched for a second time. I haven't even watched fucking Infinity War, Endgame twice, you know? I haven't even watched Spider-Man No Way Home twice. I watched the Marvels twice. But what's weird is that watching it now, knowing the shit that happens, I kind of enjoyed it more. Like, I knew what was wrong with it. I knew what was good with it. And I found some enjoyment. I laughed here and there. The effects looked pretty cool. The story is bland, but still, it's a pretty predictable story. The plot is there. The only downside is that you don't remember Darben at all. She's in that and gone the next. Everyone thought the Kree were blue, but the Kree weren't blue. Is it? Alright. But then, the main thing we watched last night, free to air, the only WWE show that has ever been in Australia, apparently, which is weird to think about, and it was in Perth. We assume that because Taylor Swift and Pink are in Australia at the same time, so they went to, it lasted 4 fucking hours. So many like top tier celebrity people were there. Triple H came out. The fuck? Randy Orton was there. Logan Paul was... Seeing fucking Randy Orton, aka Logan Paul, was the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen. I know it was scripted and all, but like, that's like one of the most viewed clips from last night. Also Rhea Ripley, seeing her live, and it's like hearing metal in a modern day age on TV is such a weird thing to hear. And like crowd was like, it's either metalheads or WWE fans, or WWE fans are metalheads. Because I heard Alter Bridge, I heard Motionless in White, you know, I heard Randy Orton's theme was pretty heavy. Also, I really thought Cody Rhodes was going to fight, but no, apparently he was just there for an interview. And I think because of that, everyone was thinking The Rock would show up, because he's been taunting The Rock this year. Also, I kind of watched this video, not the entire thing, but it was like WWE revival or some shit like that, where like how Cody Rhodes came back, he revived himself because his parents, like there's this bloodline thing in WWE. That's why The Rock's in it. I think Cody Rhodes was in it because like their family was in the wrestling, and he became Dasher, and that did well because people were like, he is a pretty man, he's a good looking man, so he used that. That worked for a bit, but then he forced to become Stardust when Arrow was at his prime, so Stephen Amell was fighting him as Stardust, which is a little bit sad. But then he left WWE. Like he was like didn't want to be Stardust anymore. He wanted to leave completely. So he started a wrestling company with people who were fans of wrestling, the AEW. He started that because he wanted to continue wrestling and build his reputation again. He started that, and that's the second most profitable wrestling thing ever behind WWE, and that only started in 2017. What? Then he came back to WWE as the American Nightmare. It's crazy. He was like popular, he fell off, but then boom. You know? I think people cheered louder for him than they did for fucking Triple H. Also, we watched Percy Jackson today. We saw the Edge is Ares. The fuck? The dude has Alter Bridge as his theme. Metalingus. Apparently that's the reason why Metalingus is the #1 listened to song on Spotify of Alter Bridge with 124 million. And I get it, because his theme is fucking cool as. I always thought Triple H's was a Metallica, but it's Motorhead. Rhea Ripley's is Motionless in White. What the fuck? Oh, okay, good. I thought that was a guy, not a girl. That's gonna cover up my entire VOD. Fuck. Joe Rogan and Dr. Phil? What the fuck?
I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm better than Dicks! Dicks!
Fuck you! See what happens? When I eat, I get energy.
Dicks!
Fuck you! Fuck you! Why are you like that?
Yeah, because that's kind of like what the Smashing Pumpkins would play, right?
Yeah, like one of these.
Yeah.
Like one of
In Siamese Dreams,
Yeah.
they actually brought in
press down.
pretty hard,
Yeah.
but what's more important is you get it right in the right spot.
Yeah, you gotta get in there.
So you want to put your
What you got? Down by the river from Baldur's Gate. All right. What the hell? Why is there techno? I'm so confused. Have the Germans arrived already? Ja, Jacques Vippa. I feel like that is the next version, the next iteration of this show. Like, we've already got Jacques Whipper the musical. The next one is going to be Jacques Whipper the gritty reboot, where they just throw out my backstory and make me German instead. Yeah, hello everyone. I am here to do some bit cracking for you. Right. Hello people in the back, yes, you're just in time for the dip show. Schnell! Mach schnell! Get over here now! Oh no, I went scary jump. What was the song you wanted again?
Back when I was little, there was such a thing as coffee. Nowadays it is like, oh, hello, can I have Venticino double calf blended iced cappuccino extra hot with 2 cups of pumpkin and oat nut cream double milk? Bro, whatever happened to plain coffee? Thanks a lot, Starbucks, Dunkin' McDongo, Abercrombie and Fish, Napscar, Progressive, Coca-Cola, Xbox, and of course, Gooby. Coffee is ruined because of your greed. Come on, folks, I'm not wrong. If you like stuff like this, stay tuned. Coffee Guy 20 is keeping it real. All things coffee, wherever you listen to podcasts. Peace out, coffee lovers. Bleh.
Xbox.
Ever since my baby brother Opie started doing miracles, I don't even go to school. I just follow Opie around and try to get people to join this new club he started called...
Let's fucking play. Let's play the game. That's a wrestling thing. That's the Motorhead. Oh, you can take it. We're gonna play a game that I don't know how long we're gonna play today. I don't know how long the game is. Well, it's 20-hour plat. This is the only reason why I'm playing it because it's in the Remedyverse. It's connected to Alan Wake. It's connected to apparently somehow Quantum Break, and apparently somehow Max Payne is gonna be in it. And the all I know is that I forget his name, but the cleaner dude from Alan Wake 2 is a main character in this game. Like same voice, same actor, everything. I just remember he just called Alan Wake, "Hey Tom," and I always just thought it was just a thing he was doing, but no, it's because he's Tom Jane. Is it Tom Jane? Tom is Alan, you know, just they look alike. Either they're the same person, who knows? We need to get confirmation on that. And so it's making me excited for potential Alan Wake 2 DLC. Let's see what the music is like. Oh. Anyways, let's go. I knew of this game. I didn't know it was fucking the same devs who did Alan Wake. I never knew that. I don't know how hard this game will be either. So let's get it. Options. Tutorial, yes. I like aim assisting games. Let's do speakers. Mute copyrighted music. No. That's what I was on. There we go. Let's go. New game. Brightness. You're blah, blah, blah. Heat just opposed to the icon on the left is not visible. Oh. What icon? This? That one? Oh. Adjust until the left is not visible. The middle one is barely. Well, I had no idea there was a fucking one on the right. I just thought it was two of them. Let's just have it up high. Because, so you guys can see it. Performance. Right, performance. Performance is where it's at. No ray tracing. Sorry. English. Starting again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get sucked into this game. Apparently, the Remedy's next game will be Control
Fair
2.
warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
That's usual.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
It's a spiral.
I know I shut you
Look at all
out
those pixels.
sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led
It's still
to
ray
nothing.
tracing though.
I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth.
Artie.
They're lying
That's
to
it.
us.
Artie
We're
is his name.
lying to ourselves.
Look at him.
The
It's
room
Artie.
is not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world.
Whoa,
We
whoa.
all feel safe in that room. But
There she is.
sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
I wonder if she has powers, but
I'm
I don't know
here.
what powers. Or how she has powers.
Why did you bring me here?
Hello? Anyone here?
Ooh, there's haptics. I don't know it would have haptics. Can interact with anything. Apparently there's free roam in this game, which is why I'm not really. That is ray tracing. It says it doesn't ray trace, but this is ray tracing. That's what ray tracing means. They're reflections. I always thought ray tracing was fucking about the sun, but the janky ass jump. You see that fucking. Alright. Basically, you control like Alan Wake and whatever that chick was called. I forget her name. Logan was the kid. Tor Anderson. Fuck, I forget her name. I'm sorry. Fuck. What's her name? Saga. Also, how that Saga got all the actor of Saga got all the awards and not fucking any of the two dudes who did Alan Wake. It's kind of annoying. Oh, the sprinting makes it go out. That's gonna be a weird headache. I'll be the first in line. What's this? Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder: certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. What? Any objects considered iconic representations of archetypal concept, aka rubber ducks and ketchup bottles. I think I remember rubber ducks being something important. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Ooh. I like the red on black. It looks fucking cool. I assume this is just somewhere we can go into.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
You saw it in the
I
fucking...
keep seeing it in my dreams.
You saw it in the fucking... the lobby. Okay, Hey! That's Alan Wake. That's the voice actor, Matthew Peralta, or whatever his last name is. And this is RT. This is... I have no idea who that is. He had a gun to his head before. Says we need to go there, but I'm gonna go through here. Yes, a bathroom. What type of bathroom doesn't have fucking mirrors? Ooh, there could be something in there. I think we're gonna learn that we can open them later, and we'll probably come back at it, maybe.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Can we... Can we get in here? Where's the door? Can I not just... Oh, is this a window? Oh, that's a window. I just know something's going to happen in here. One of these needs to be a fucking door. These windows are confusing me. Security order. But I can't fucking read that shit. Shoot to kill. Apparently there's side missions in this game, which I'm kind of excited for. Hey, Artie. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 7.5.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires departmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Dowling, Ms. Marshall, Mrs. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in the annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best admin team. There's Artie.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Nah. Yeah, it won't be him. I think I got spoiled this. Apparently she becomes the CEO or some shit of Control, which I don't really understand. I thought you'd... something about it. Wait. What? What? How the... What? How did it go from... What? This is the same bathroom. What in the fucking Alan Wake just happened to me? We were just out here. Like, we were just here. Why is it in some new area? That fucking confused the fuck out of me. Reality altering or what? Boop.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Me? Sonic Courtney Hope. I think I know that name. Who's this guy? Ilka. This is all names Finnish Scandinavian names. Bro, if we see Saga or fucking Alex Casey or Sam Lake has fucking he makes beautiful stories, bro.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
Who the fuck's Dylan?
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
We were. Improved technology reminder. Alaska. What was that fucking noise? Oh, I thought that was a window for a second. Yeah. Dope. Oops. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Unofficial. What are these? Are these like messaging things? Defibrillator. Did he shoot himself?
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
That's... I didn't realize you could fucking see the map. No, this is definitely a suicide.
Outside. Was coming here a mistake? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now,
there he is.
The service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Oh fuck, I have health now? Shit. What would have happened if I fucking fell off? I mean, Alan Wake doesn't jump in Alan Wake 2. Follow the board's instructions to complete the astral plane. Whoa. Hadouken. That's cool. What?
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
Kid.
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
What? Follow the board's instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. Huh? I'm so fucking confused. How do I... How am I... Oh.
The same gun.
She was to be chosen. Wrong button.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Fuck. The gunplay's a bit shit. Headshot. Head. I'm assuming that what they drop is health. The service weapon generates ammunition automatically when not used. It's fucking actually really handy. Go ham. Is there any more enemies? Oh no, more. Oh, shit. They have a gun? There's... Can we pick up the gun? No, we can't. Ah. Are there enemies with guns? No. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Okay.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
That's Sam Legs.
Did you hear that?
See how the duty's voice, Alex
It's the
Casey.
dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
I don't know if this entire game is going to be at this place. I have genuinely no idea. It would be cool, but I have no idea. Because I kind of want to go outside and explore with my powers. I didn't know she had fucking force powers.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Ah, shit.
Get the fuck away!
I kind of have a reload button. You know? Hisgard. Huh. We're just the director now, Jesse Fadden. Wait, what? Huh? This was Mjolnir and Excalibur. Ooh, we got a card thing.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
I thought that was an Alan Wake 2 thing, but no, it's out now. Or maybe even Quantum Break, because this came out after Quantum Break. What? Oh, I don't have a clearance level. Oh shit, that's us. I thought her being director was like the end game stuff. No, it's not a spoiler. It happens at the fucking beginning. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah! This is green stuff. Oh, this is screen. Headshot, bitch. Ah! Where did you come from? Why can't we have a better gun? What is undefined things? I'm so fucking confused. Who are these levitating cunts? Did they become bad guys or? Executive meeting minutes. Did we enter the other reality? Is that what happened? She was talking about reality in the photo. It's so weird playing this after Alan Wake 2 because I'm going to reference so many things from that game even though that came out so many years after this game did. Dinner reservation 7 for at Chairs Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. You know nothing about your wife, I guess. You don't know her age. Don't want to buy her flowers. Marshall AWE investigation. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth, whatever. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find better a way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. We need to rotate these field agents off for a bit anyway. We're en route to Shaman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. It's creepy. What all this shit for? Are you looking at us? No, you're not. Oh no.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Who are you talking to?
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Wait. How come was the plat in this game? Right, it's an easy plat. Good, I like easy plats for good games. Okay, we can from that. Oh, fuck this. Fuck me. It's crazy that Alan Wake was this beginning of this idea of Ultra World events, and knowing that Alan Wake is just one of the many. There can be so many different games Remedy can do that has no connection to Alan Wake besides the fact that it's an AWE. That's crazy to think about. You can have a game fucking set in Africa, you can have a game set in Sweden. You know? I don't want to jump down. I knew there was... I need a fucking dodge button or something. Move, I can't... Move. First death of the game.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. hiss.
Oh, we didn't pick up the shit again. That's
Burrowing
good.
into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Fucking move! Fucking...
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What is that mean? Help me fix it.
I would have loved if I just stopped pressing square and he just stopped it.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hey,
Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
wait. So does that mean if we interact with this, we can...
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised...
We gonna fast travel in this fucking game? What?
Is it safe to come out?
I guess this is... Please don't tell me that's the tree blocks from fucking Bright Falls. I think this entire game is in this building.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
No.
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Where?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
hiss,
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
I read that name before.
She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course.
Who's up?
We can try it together.
Us as in the player?
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Emily Pope, yeah. Emily Pope did this shit. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blah 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 arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by detection of unobstructed ping using within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them the nerve junctions or vulnerable points of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be referred to blah 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 for the full report. Not peaceful. All I know is that opening all these doors, I find stuff. And that's what I like doing in games. I like finding stuff to pick up. Technological restrictions. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house. And even though blah 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 blah, I don't really want to read everything. I don't want to read. You know, I want to play a game, not fucking read. And a refund. That would be better. This is probably going to be important later. I really want to know what these are.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep.
Yes, Agent. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. These agents have maintained the human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an uninfected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in a strange incantation ad infinitum. I don't know what that means. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation to purely resonant form. I don't fucking know all this shit, man.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Yes, sir.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them.
I don't understand this game.
I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
The click is an object of power, right? From what? I'm like 1 and 2.
I know this is all new to you,
Complete mission 1.
so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
I'm more confused. We don't even know Jesse's backstory. We have no idea who she is. I don't know her brother, I don't know who she's talking to, whether it's us or the power she has. I don't know. I'm confused, you know? I know this shit's gonna get explained to us, but still, it's very confusing. At least with Alan Wake, he was more confused than we were.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
No.
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
All I think I understand from that is that an object of power grants humans paranatural abilities. You know, the clicker changes light to day, night to day, and day to night. This gun is infinite ammo, which is good for a shooter. I like guns with infinite ammo.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
Sure.
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Alright, see ya.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Oh, stop the memes. Ugh. I kinda don't want to continue going on this next endeavor just yet. Because I just know we're gonna fucking do some crazy shit, and I want to get off around now anyway, because I don't know what time I need to wake up for this fucking concert, because I don't know when doors are. I don't know nothing. Wait, I got sent the ticket. Say preview. Really, you have to fucking... So, what? The fuck? Am I even trying to fucking access the app to see to get tickets? What I'm trying to do is to access my history, because it's not saying I have my tickets for Infectious Grooves. Fucking Taylor Swift fucking breaking. Oh, so there's mission select. Okay, good. Okay. There's a lot of DLCs. Well, there's 2 DLCs. I thought the AWE DLC stood for Alan Wake Experience or some shit like that, because it's Alan Wake. It's about Alan Wake. But, I mean, I think I'm enjoying it so far. I'm not if I'm as attached as you would be for Alan Wake 1 or 2, because 1, it's like it's in chapters, so you can play an entire chapter and then hop off. But this game doesn't really have that. It has a mission, but we don't really know how big these missions are. You know, I feel like I've only been playing for less than an hour. But I think, look at my games, more than, yeah. That's usually over an hour. I don't know how many minutes are less than an hour.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so.
It's just January. Can she fly? Fuck. Collect more than 10. What? I'm so fucking confused, you know? I don't know. I'm 10% done the game already. I don't fucking know anything. I fucking know nothing, mate. This is what happens, he did die. How many episodes are there now of The Bold and the Beautiful? 9,250. How short are they? 90 minutes, okay. She didn't reach her? No. Wait, what? There's another show that's in the Bold and the Beautiful universe that's longer than the Bold and the Beautiful? The fuck? Anyways, game's pretty cool so far. I probably need to I can't play tomorrow night. I can do Tuesday, but I need to play this game for more than an hour and just go get into it, because I feel like I'm not even done the introduction of the game. You know, usually when you play the beginning of a game, it hooks you in, or it steers you away. But I don't even feel like I've been either that good, you know? Having a gun that is self-reloading, but it actually has an in-universe reasoning is pretty fucking cool. And I think she controls way better than Alan and Saga ever did, you know? Because with Alan and Saga, I kept on dying. But this game, nah. I only did it once, but that was me not realizing there was a very strong enemy right there. Anyways, we'll see you in 2 days for Control Part 2. This is the Ultimate Edition of the game, but I don't know if it's going to appear as the Ultimate Edition on my PSN profiles or not. But I just like we have the DLC for free. I always like free DLC. Especially if it's released and it is free. God of War Ragnarok Valhalla was for free. And yeah. Anyways, see y'all later. I'm gonna watch Edge of Tomorrow and see how cool that movie is. So I don't know anything about that movie. All I know is that it's called Live, Die, Repeat. Live, Die, Repeat. Plus, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna get a snack before we watch the movie. Anyways, bye.